Well, it's a little time ago, but it's time to fix some exhaust, which you can actually see right over there where my thumb is. All right, I would say let's go. Let the engine warm up a little bit, just a little bit. Now we still do not have actually fixed the driver's side window over here. So we have to wait for that one. They will actually call me tomorrow. So we'll see how that's going. There we go. All right. Well, let's get going. It's very, very sunny here in the Netherlands. Very sunny. Really nice. Really nice blue sky. No clouds. Which is very amusing. Somehow, actually, last time, I was repairing my coolant hose because it jumped off again. Which I did not like, because then we're losing fluid, of course. So that's why I have inserted some water temporarily, not for a long enough time. And I noticed somehow that I don't know how that's caused, but the brake reservoir, I don't know what's going on there, but somehow that thing, it jumped off. So I think it was completely going through the treads, and well, I don't know. The coolant hose actually, I think it made such high pressure that I don't know how is it actually caused. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you guys had something similar, but as far as my knowledge goes, something that actually is causing high pressure and it jumps off, then how the heck can actually something you closed which has treads, how can that actually just jump off? I mean, it was closed all the way. So I don't know what that actually is, but something really unexpected. And as far as I know, my brake reservoir, I mean, it's nice and full, so I have good brakes, like you see, very good brakes. So, but where's that thing going? So I was really searching for a half hour, but I didn't find it. So I don't know what's causing there, what's going on. So, anyways. Because I did not actually upload some videos, so excuse me for that, people. There will come videos in the near future. Yes, they will, because tomorrow, I'm not gonna say too much, but tomorrow is gonna happen something very nice and much better, which I definitely will reveal once I got it, once it's actually approved. And once I got it, I will stop somewhere, and I definitely will make a drive POV. So I have a drive POV from the very first time. So what's going on or what it is, I'm not gonna reveal it yet. I'm gonna just let that be a surprise. So if you want to see it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that out tomorrow, because that's gonna happen tomorrow, and it's gonna be, well, I would definitely say a nice one. But for today, right over there where my fist is, there is a piece of an exhaust. from a Daewoo Matiz from built year 2000, and this car is from 2003. Now, you would probably already think, hey, why do you have actually an exhaust from a car that's older than your current car, which probably wouldn't fit? Now, first of all, yes, it will fit. However, the company says it is much shorter. But I took that one because the muffler on that one is a little bit shorter and smaller than the current muffler that I have on my car now. Of course, definitely to increase the sound a little bit more. But the most important thing is that my very first Daewoo Matiz had such a very nice burbling sound in the exhaust. I don't know what it was caused, but it was so nice that it actually sounds so sporty that I really get it back. Now the problem is, the center muffler is very, very hard to get, and there's only one place that I have seen where and the place is in Hungary. That's the only place where this center muffler is. However, the Daewoo Matiz is a K car, and the parts that I can get for this particular car are actually pretty easy to get to. Only that specific part is very difficult. However, it's a center muffler, but I don't know why. But anyways, I will be able to get it. Also, the catalytic converter, which also belongs to that specific exhaust sound, and the exhaust header. It's also possible to get it. So I could actually get all the parts, but if the engine will actually make that sound, I hope so, because that sound was so damn nice. And if you guys search on my YouTube channel, then you actually can find it. The exhaust temp can be found actually by the thumbnail where my gray Daewoo Matiz is on the picture. There's only one picture with a gray Daewoo Matiz. And if you hear the start from the engine and a little bit of driving, man, it sounds so nice. It doesn't sound actually like a car that is actually born like a rat corn. No, it's really this connection, guys. Excuse me. This was the German line actually. Excuse me for that one, but I will definitely take the next time another route that I also can actually take. So I will be sure that the disconnection cannot happen. Now my phone is currently connected with my phone from my company where I work for. So let's stop quickly over here. All right, let's reconnect the cable so I can later on today work on the exhaust, which I can show you. So I have two pieces laying in the back. Two pieces. There we go. Let's do it like that so it's can charge. Let's see if it's charging. Yes, it is. Nice. All right. So as you can see a little bit here over here, guys. Now, let's see if I can get it to the front. It's not that large, but I can't. But anyways, now you guys can see it, I believe. Yes, you can. So this is actually just 35 millimeters in thickness, which is the original exhaust from the Daewoo Matiz special edition from built year 2000. Now this car is from 2003, and it's the pure edition. Now I don't know, the special edition from 2000 is is actually much better because it has some special options. Now this is of course a little bit different, but let's take that one off because it's the same thickness. Now I could do actually two things. This is actually a Y pipe. This was actually planned to go this one and this way, so dual side piped for the Matiz. And I have, well, okay. It's probably laying beneath the chair, but it's no problem. Now I have the Dodge Challenger side exhaust tip laying beneath the chair probably, and actually connects to this particular pipe, which looks a little bit rusty, but it's just because the fog outside, which is actually connected on here. Now also, because those two rounds actually are close to each other, I can actually also use this as actually side pipe. So to go single today, because it's already pretty late. And that's also a possibility. So that's actually the thing. That's actually where we should think about today. And well, I should get a bigger car. Oh wait, here it is, guys. Oops. So here it is. Now it's a little bit bent because last time don't ask me why, but it just fell off. I just put a piece of metal actually on it, just temporarily until I got home, and then actually I would be able to reconnect everything properly to make it work pretty good. So this over here, you can't buy it just simply everywhere, because this is I believe like RVS 304 or 504, I believe, because this is actually special made, and that's actually also why it's pretty pricey. Now, only for this simple side exhaust tip for the Dodge Challenger, I believe this is like $250. So it's pretty pricey, and even if this car is a K car and it's tiny, I have to say, if you install it correctly without too much bends, it looks very, very good. Even, I mean, if you don't have to stick it out too much. Now, I mean, you also can see that on my channel. I have some videos on my channel where you guys can see that the side pipe is installed, but just a little bit too far away. Now, I did not have actually too much time to make it actually fit very good, but today we will make it very good. Anyways, I will just mute the microphone a bit because I have to make a phone call. Sorry, phone call on my other phone over here, and turn the camera shortly away. Just one minute. We will continue to drive POV very soon, and I will explain you guys the next steps. So just a second. Alright, I'm back again. Now, the phone of the person actually did not pick up the phone, but that's no problem, of course, because then we actually can speed up our process and continue our journey. So, of course, by having a K car like this one, a lot of people are, well, laughing actually, like it's not looking good by this kind of cars. Now, of course, this car looks from the front very cute. Yes, of course. But having that exhaust that exhaust tip on this particular car, even if it looks actually overkill and even if it looks funny, it really sounds very good. Now, less likely, this car did not actually came with a resonator. Did not. Why? I have no clue. Actually sounds pretty good if you only have the factory center muffler in place. Does not actually sound overkill. Also, the local police, I mean, they don't actually say a lot about it, so that means actually I'm in a safe zone, which means I can actually go a little bit further and it's actually not too much. However, they could, because the center muffler is really, not to speak the inappropriate language, but the center muffler is really beneath my ass. It's really in the center of the car. It's not that large, but it's pretty quiet. I mean, it is not quiet in real life, but personally, yes, I think it's quiet. So that's the reason why I have that small of a center muffler with me, and to make some changes. And on the very first day with Matisse, which is the gray one, which I told you guys just 2 minutes ago, I believe only just for the exhaust I spend more money than the car actually costs. Really. And my dad told me, don't you think that you actually spend so much money on a car that you actually could bought a second one? And I told him, yeah, I definitely could, but why should I? Exhausts can make so much difference, and people thinking sometimes that it's not, but it really is. I also thought, nah, that's just theory. That's not true, but it really is. It can make so much changes. You can make it high pitched. You can make it actually sound raspy. You can make it sound like a goddamn air fryer. Whatever you want. Exhausts make the most changes of everything. Even if this car actually currently sounds very loud to you guys, I can make this car actually sound this crazy that it actually is sounding like, I mean, I think, no, without speaking too much bullshit, I think really that I could make it actually sound like a Supra if I really have the time for it, and if I really have to find out which piece of exhaust can actually make which kind of difference, if you guys know what I mean. I mean, of course the material does matter, the corners do matter, the thickness does matter, a lot of things actually come into play. And that's exactly why that Dodge Challenger side exhaust tip, that exhaust tip over there, which I showed you, that one makes a lot of changes on the end. And I did not knew it. On the Deo Matisse, which I actually had in the very beginning of my journey here on YouTube, I really knew that it made some changes, but that if it did make so much changes, that even low pitch and higher pitch could actually occur in this particular car, which you do not actually expect too much from. That's something I never knew, and I never actually expected that. I did not. I mean, it's quite obvious that a three-cylinder engine can make much less difference than a 5-cylinder, 6, 8, 10, or 12-cylinder engine, which is quite obvious, of course. More cylinders makes more sound, makes more different sounds compared to a car that has less cylinders, but that's normal. You have more fuel inserted, that means you have more air inserted, which means more sound and maybe more difference. But I can make this exhaust actually make so weird sounds. There's a company in the area where I am at right now at this particular moment. It's not far from here. They actually, I had to make something because my exhaust fell almost out of the car. So I give them a call. Hey, can you maybe do something on my exhaust? I really need some changes right now. And the thing that they told me is, well, we won't do any changes, at least custom. I asked them, hey, you know what? Just make a custom price. Doesn't matter how much. I need a change right now. So they spoke actually with the with the people that working there. And guys, it's no bullshit. This piece of exhaust piping, a three points donut flange with only this length, $100. But if I'm gonna tell you what that change made, was unbelievable, unbelievable. Without that flange, it really sounds like a rice burner, really, like popcorn in the engine bay, like if you put it in the oil. It really did not sound good. But with that flange on there, with that piece of pipe, guys, it sounded really good. It sounded really good. I mean, it sounded so good. It sounded like almost like a Formula One car on high RPMs, really. So that's actually what I like on it. You can make an exhaust so weird with the smallest amount. Normal wise, actually, with that small change, I personally would not have thought that change actually would occur. At least not high RPM pitch. Because everyone was looking like, oh, how can you actually make such a sound out of a 3-cylinder engine? But it is just how you connect it. How is it actually, well, how is the tubes actually, the exhaust piping, how is it actually running, you know? And of course, headers do matter as well. And this country, I'm the only person with the only Day-Womaties that has a header on there. And this header, and there we go again, guys. This header is actually made for the Day-Womaties built for 2000. It was not built for this kind of year. And the reason for it is because the catalytic converter is in thickness. I don't know why they did that, but the thickness was this thick, the catalytic converter, where you connect it to the header. But this header has not a catalytic converter connected directly to it. It comes later on in the exhaust piping. So that was actually positive because I already had that custom exhaust already made by that company, which I actually could use very, very good. I only had to make some piping on it, and that's it. The flange, the points on the header itself, I mean, they are staying the same, but the runners, the 3 runners on the header, they actually were the same, like the very first Day-Womaties. They were exactly the same. They weren't any different. So that actually made my day very bright. And that is actually also the reason why I can make this car sound like everything. I can make it sound like a BMW, like a very deep throating sound. I could actually make it like. Now I think really that it would be a very hard job to make it sound like a BMW V10. That would be a very, very difficult. But like a Ferrari, that's not possible because that's so high pitched that that's almost impossible. But V6s are very easy to make with this setup, and it's not very expensive. I mean, I'm not a person that is going to weld everything together because I can't weld. I never learned it. However, I would like to, but I never did. It's so easy to change the exhaust sound, guys, really. I mean, if you have actually modified the exhaust yourself, try things out. Just try it. Yes, of course, you spend a lot of money on it, of course, definitely. But one time, if you have a specific sound that your exhaust should make in mind, search for it. I mean, just try it out. It's not that crazy. If you have a garage and you have some time, and better yet, if you really don't have work, then you have all the time to try it out. So I mean, that's actually very simple. So I'm just stopping right here for trying to see if I actually can reach that person again here on my phone. Don't know if that's possible, but I mean, in the first case, guys, really, that's no bullshit. What I'm gonna tell you right now. Of course, we all think, yeah, it's an exhaust, you know, it's some piping. It does make sound, but does it make that difference? Nah, it does not. Yes, it does, guys. It really does. They really have right. And if you guys have watched the YouTube videos from everyone, you know that you have probably already heard of the back pressure that an engine can make, or the thickness. The thicker it is, the deeper the sound. The smaller it is, the higher pitch of the sound. All these kind of theoretical words that they use, but it is no joke. It's really true. So, and that actually is also saying what your exhaust sound is actually able to. Uh, Wrap up those fryers. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, I definitely can do that, buddy. I definitely will be. I always work on my cars, and it's very easy to do that because my car is in excellent condition of health. And don't ask me why, but these three-cylinder engines, guys, they are amazing. They are really amazing. They don't break. Qua engine room or whatever, no way. So, I mean, I really would like to start a poll very soon, and I would really like to ask you guys, please, to stay here in the chat, because maybe you definitely are gonna like it, and maybe even if you have dealing with this yourself, maybe you can actually, well, give your opinion to it, because maybe I can help one of you guys out, because that's only a one thing. Anyways, I will give the guy at least a call. I will be back soon again. So just give me a sec. I will mute the mic again. We'll turn the camera shortly around. Turn it off. Well, turn it around shortly. But anyways, I would like to ask you guys really, if you guys really want to know how the engine bay is actually looking like. I mean, of course, as I said, I'm the only one in this country that has a header here on a Matisse. So if you guys want to know it, give a ear in the comment section, well, at least a reaction, and let me know. I mean, I'll be right back. So see you guys very soon. All right, guys. So I am back again. Oh yes. Damn, the sun is really shining into my face over here. Let's see. Well, just give me a sec here. I am trying to start a poll for you guys, so you guys actually can vote. Let's see. Where is that? Damn, how can I find it? Well, anyways, for the people that are in here in the chat. So let me know if you guys really want to see the engine bay, because it's going to be changed later on in June. So there you go. Then you guys know that. Yes, the engine bay is going to be changed, as well as the piping is going to be changed also. Because I mean, black piping just as coolant pipes. I mean, damn, that really is basic. That's really basic, guys. Let's go to the garage. Right. Right. That dog is really looking like, oh, I want to go with you. But I'm really, really curious how that muffler is actually going to sound very soon, because I mean, I have an idea, of course, because I know that one, but with this header, I don't know, because this header is the very first time on here, and I had the header for this piece already cited for years. Let's make some RPMs, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yes. And that guy behind me is thinking, okay, I'm doing with you. Very fresh roads. Nice. Very nice. Now, speaking about, of course, the futuring content, I mean, if you guys have already seen my Discord channel where I actually update everything in real life, which is really real life. Oh, now I'm saying real life. I forgot to change something. That's dumb. I actually should make an update. Well, that was not smart then. Really? Still have to. Now, anyways, then I'm really gonna tell you guys, before the guys from Discord, what has been changed so far. Now, of course, I'm sitting in a very small car, but in the past I have made also videos from a car that was much larger, from a Cadillac, of course, from the Cadillac Seville Elegante from 1980, and that one had the engine 368, which was a V8 6 liters. Currently, I have almost the same car, but this one is from 1981, and this one is carbureted as well, which has the Oldsmobile 350 engine, which has an oil pressure problem. Now, of course, I'm still looking everywhere to change this problem and to make it run properly. Now, to make it run properly, we have to get some oil pressure. I mean, if there is no oil going somewhere on the top of the engine, that means problems. I mean, it doesn't matter where. Everything in the engine should be oiled, which is kind of obvious. Everyone understands that. You have to put oil in your engine in order that the engine can run healthy. Now, the Cadillac had on some parts no oil. If I did prime manually, which means in the later section, in the later time, there would occur some problems, which we will definitely would not be nice, of course. So the thing is, I might already have found out why the car did not have any oil pressure. Now, this specific problem is not known yet, because I actually bought some parts and just threw it on the Cadillac what could cause the oil pressure problem. Now I bought actually an oil pump rebuild kit in order to increase the oil pressure, and so we can actually avoid any future problems. So that's already done. But we of course have to put some parts on the oil pump still. I mean, it's not done yet, but we still have to put it on it. Now, I also bought some new rocker arms, some new push rods. Now, in the worst case scenario, and that's something nobody likes, if you have no oil pressure in the top of the engine, which is the camshaft and all that. In the worst case scenario, you don't have oil pressure again, which means the rod caps and all that, and that's not good. So let's hope that that's actually the last thing we have. But I mean, it's very, very common for a car that actually stands a long time. Well, that it has no oil pressure, especially if the oil is so thick, like you have oil actually put it inside your well, deep fryer. Well, as you see, I'm Tuning Dutchy. So hey, welcome to the chat, friend. I hope you have subscribed to the channel, because tomorrow there's something going up very, very nice, which everyone is gonna like. I'm pretty sure. Really. All right. So give me a sec. All right. So currently we are here at the garage, but I'm centering actually the tires, so we are able to work, of course, on the exhaust in the pit. All right, just give me a sec. Have it almost. Okay. All right. There we go. Alrighty. Now. Damn. So there we are. Seems like it's looking good. Oh yes. Nice. The car is actually very small in wetness, which actually means it's more challenging to get the car actually well, of course, very good centered. I'm gonna show you guys. Now, of course, beneath the wooden blocks, that's the place where we actually will work soon. And as you guys actually can see on the factory tires, it's very, very small. And if it's standing on those wooden blocks, especially in the front, then it's actually going to be a little bit more challenging. So here, it's really critical that it actually is not standing on the wooden blocks. If so, which means it's blocking it, and I can't take it away. Now, that's actually looking perfect. So that's good. So let's take the exhausts out, of course. I mean, all the parts, and we will see what we can do. So my time is pretty limited, which is no problem, of course, because we want, of course, to have different exhaust sounds today, which I'm pretty sure you guys definitely will like. Anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, of course, because as said, tomorrow something going down you guys definitely will like. Really, I'm pretty sure. I'm serious about it. I mean, this is not something about tuning. This is not something about turboing. This is not something about putting a supercharger on it. No, much better. Better Tuning Dutchy. Yes, trust me, it is. All right. Well, so I'm literally gonna show you guys very soon what I meant with the cooling hose and that thing that actually was vanishing. Man, that was how? I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But just give me a sec, and I will be right back again. Just a second, guys. All right, so there we are. So I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I was talking about that cooling thing. Now, if my camera, like right now, if it's really acting up a little bit weird, don't worry. I mean, my camera is broken somehow, so I still have to fix it. And there you guys actually can also see my engine bay. I'm gonna tell you guys, not everything looks perfect, but I try, of course, to get it much better if it wants to. Now, come on. Nah. Oh, what the heck? What is this? Okay, weird. Wait, let's see. Now, it seems like my front camera is actually working much better, so we actually do it with the front camera. So, you guys have then, of course, much better quality, and we all know it. Quality goes over quantity. Now, guys, so this is the only Dewomutis, as I guys told you, with a header. Now, this is, of course, a header from a Dewomutis from build year 2000, from the engine code F8CV. Now, of course, since I'm the only one, of course, I can actually ask as much as I want for it when possible. Now, there's only one more available for a 4-cylinder car. If you have one, if you want one, connect to me and I can see if it's still available and if you can achieve it. Now, the craziest thing of all, guys, here you guys can see the coolant hose. Now, this particular hose over here, god damn it, yes, I should actually know it. I should know. That one is actually hot. It is. But that one jumped off. Since it was jumped off, actually, it made so high pressure. Where the heck is that one going? That's the brake reservoir. I don't know where that one goes, but how can actually something like that just jump off and be on for good? I was in an open area on a parking spot. It just went whoosh, just gone. I don't know if something like that has some wings, but damn. Okay. That means, of course, we have, of course, to get a new one. Now, that's not a problem. I mean, that's pretty simple, I guess. But then again, if there's actually gonna get some mess in there, like leaves or dust or something like that, that's not good. So I actually have to find something temporarily to put on there, like even if it looks very horrible, but duct tape or something like that. Anyways, we're not here speaking about brake reservoirs. We are here for definitely some exhaust sounds. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna show you guys that. I'm gonna today show you guys everything from the front camera, since the quality is much better here. The first thing we definitely going to do, let's set you guys up a bit so I can actually hold it with 2 hands. Okay. Now, since we have a bent Dodge Challenger side exhaust, as you guys can see, we definitely are going to make this one, well, at least a little bit more straight. This is, no, this looking bad, this is horrible. So this one, of course, goes on the side, on the driver's side, on the back, just before actually the back tires. But before we are going to do that, this piece of pipe is going to be replaced by the larger one, like let's say 3 up to 5 centimeters. That's my baby 2 inches, and that will actually cause, well, at least a much better connection to the center muffler, which is in place right now. But this we are going to do a little bit later, because this is going to take more time instead of listening to the changes of the center muffler that's in place right now, instead of the center muffler that I have laying right there. Replacing that is actually, if I do it quickly enough, it will take probably like 5 minutes, something like that. It's very easy. I mean, it's the easiest part actually that God can think of. So that's something I'm going to show you guys. So let's open up the pit, and I can show you that. And then you guys know exactly why I want this particular center muffler away, and the one that I actually took with me, putting it on. So just give me a sec, I will open it up and I'm showing you. Alright. The beginning has already been opened. There we go. Now, of course, the center muffler has to be cooled off just a little bit. It is not that hot like the rest of the engine, because it's a muffler, and everything that has been muffled is getting cooled down as well, since there is like paper material inside. So, okay. There are lots of wooden blocks, of course, in order not to fall down inside the pit, because if you fall down here, it's going to be a bad day. Trust me, it happened to me almost. And I could actually just, well, get myself up just in time. Did not took actually much time in order to fall down here. And it's not pretty, because everything is from cement. So, let's just not do that. Bad idea. All right. There we go. Open it. Hello there. You want to come on the live stream as well? Anyways, so there you guys can see it. So over here is that piece, of course, where the side exhaust will actually connect to. It will come over here and go on the side, like there. That's actually the planning. So now the first thing we are going to do is taking the complete muffler off. That's the planning. And we will actually take this particular piece, we will take that off later on down the road, because of course let's listen just first to that other muffler that I have laying over there. I would like to go straight piped, but that's not a good idea. The local police actually just already holds me on side of the road for no reason. Last time they actually on side of the road as well. I told them, what's the problem, sir? I mean, is there something going on? Did I do something wrong? No, it's nothing, just a checkup, because they actually have seen something in my sheet. You know what, guys, they actually don't have better things to do. Anyways, so let's get this one off. Yeah, it's a little bit hot, so we have to wait for it. Let's see if my uncle has some gloves. That's maybe a... Damn it. I banged my head on the bumper. That's always happening. Maybe I should not have grown that large. I don't know how much inches I am, guys, but I'm actually 1 meters like 80 or something, maybe 1 meter 79. Anyways, where's the muffler? Over here. Now you guys have seen the muffler, of course. This one is a bit more tinier. So, okay, roger that. Anyways, so that one is actually going inside there very soon once it actually has been cooled off. Now, I cannot actually cool it off by forcing something. That's not possible. I have not ice laying over here or something, or at least in the fridge. That's something that I have not. So we actually have to wait a little bit of time, which actually means, of course, for you guys that we not have yet anything to look at, which means I will actually quit the live stream at this point. I will definitely come later on, which is actually approximately like half an hour, maximum an hour. I will come back live, and you guys will definitely hear the sound of it and what I have done so far. So please check in later on, and I hope you guys have subscribed to the channel, because as said, tomorrow is something big going on. It's not just something every day, which is obvious, which you guys will see. But it will happen probably like 4 hours in the afternoon, like 4 p.m. in the CEST time, so Amsterdam time. So anyways, so I hope you guys have been subscribed, so check back very soon, and maybe it's a good idea that I will find in the meantime something for here. Anyways, see you guys very soon, and this was Tuning Dutchy. I'm gonna sign out and hope you guys to see very soon in the live stream, to see the nice exhaust sound that the car will create. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. See you guys then.